भट्टदास रघुनाथ षड़ गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री गंगा यमुना सरस्वती देवी की जय। श्री तुलसी महारानी की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी भक्तवत्सल भगवान श्री नृसिंहदेव की जय। भक्त प्रवर श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय। जय श्री श्री ब्रह्मस्तव की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम व्रत की जय। जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति प्रमोद पुरी गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट होम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति कुमुद संत गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट होम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति शरण त्रिविक्रम महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट होम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति भूषण भागवत महाराज की जय। पूजनीय त्रिदंडी पादगण की जय। समागत पुरुषोत्तम व्रत पालनकारी हरिकथा श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। वंदे अहम श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लांघायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं। नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामी नामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधव देवपदम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। भुजे सव्यवेणुं शिरसि शिखिपिच्छं कटितटे दुकूलं नेत्रान्ते सहचरकटाक्षं विदधते। सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावनवसतिलीलापरिचयो जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे। वन्दे नन्दव्रजस्त्रीणां पादरेणुम् अभीक्ष्णशः यासां हरिकथोद्गीतं पुनाति भुवनत्रयं। भक्त्या विहीन अपराधलक्षै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। भूमौ स्खलितपादानां भूमिरेभयवलम्बनं त्वय्यजातयपराधानां त्वमैव शरणं प्रभो। वागीशायस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्या च वक्ष्यासि यस्यास्ते हृदये संवित् तं नृसिंहम् अहं भजे। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। We are hearing from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter number 14, Brahma's prayers to Lord Krishna. Yesterday we heard that the Lord appears by accepting Sattvaguna, he becomes Vishnu. By accepting Tamoguna, he becomes Shiva. And by Rajoguna, he becomes Brahma as a creator. So, we heard Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur write in the commentary that those who think that they are scholarly, they are very knowledgeable, in order to show to them, you appear in this material world by accepting the three modes of the material nature. Even though the Jnanis, they consider themselves as greatly learned, they will not be able to understand. They think that your form as Vishnu is material. Because yesterday we heard that the Jnanis or the Mayavadis, they do not accept the spiritual form of the Lord. Because as soon as we say there is a form, there are limitations of its size, weight, etc. Therefore, the Mayavadis, they say Brahman, which is infinite, cannot have any form. But there is a supreme form which is not material, they will not be able to understand. The form, even though Lord has accepted the mode of goodness, which is of course material mode, to become Vishnu, still he is beyond the material modes of nature. He has accepted, but he has not become conditioned. We have to understand that, like the pure devotees, they utilize anger. They don't become subdued by anger or controlled by anger. Hanuman, he had burnt Lanka. He had exhibited his anger on Ravana, but not because he was infuriated with the mode of passion, and therefore he has become, angered. No, his anger comes out of the disturbance that Ravana has created to his object of worship. Means the anger is utilized in the service of his dearmost object, that is Lord Ramachandra. That anger is not bad. Krodheshu bhakta dveshi jane. Our Narottam Das Thakur has mentioned how the anger can be utilized. Anger can be utilized by, exhibiting it against those who are non-believers of the Vaishnavas and Vishnu. It doesn't mean they have come under the control of anger, but they are utilizing it. In a similar manner, the Lord has appeared in this material world as Vishnu by accepting mode of goodness. That does not mean he became controlled by mode of goodness. Deeparchare hi dashantaram abhyupetya दीपायते विवृत हेतु समान धर्म यस तादृग एवच विष्णु तया विभाति गोविंदमादि पुरुषम तमहम भजामि. Brahmaji is offering this prayer elsewhere, that one lamp is lighting another lamp, and this is lighting another lamp. In this one lamp is there, that source is enough to lighten up all other lamps. Isn't it? One light source is enough to lighten up all other lamps. But once all of them are, lightened up, you will not be able to see any difference between any of those lamps. All the lamps look alike. Which is the starting point from which everything has started to be lightened, and what was the first one that got burnt or that got lightened up? It is if it is 10, 20, 30, you can count. This is where I have started. But if there are infinite number of lamps, can you count what is the source and what is the starting point? No. Deeparchireva hi dashantaram abhyupetya deepayate vivrita hetu samana dharma. From one lamp, all other lamps are lightened up, and each lamp is having samana dharma, has same property as the original light. Yes, tadrig eva hi cha Vishnu taya vibhati. In the like manner, Vishnu, who is in the mode of goodness, is lightened up. Means from that Govinda or from that Krishna, that Vishnu is coming by accepting mode of goodness. That does not mean that Vishnu has undergone some transformation due to his contact with the modes of nature. No. But in the case of Shiva, Kshiram yatha dadi vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi pritak asti heto yashambhutam apitatha samupaiti karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. But in the case of Shiva, what happened? Just like milk gets turned to yogurt by coming in contact with, amla, means the sour source. In a similar manner, it is the same Vishnu who has appeared as Shiva by accepting tamoguna. But here it is not told that he is having samana dharma as Vishnu. Vishnu is in the Vishnu Tattva, platform of Vishnu Tattva, Krishna Tattva, Narayana Tattva, Vaikuntha Tattva. They all belong to the same category. Even though, it is the Lord who has got transformed to Lord Shiva, or you can say it is like a transformation from milk to yogurt. In a similar manner, by accepting Tamoguna, the Lord has become Shiva. But Shiva is not having the same characteristics or tattva, ontologically not same as Krishna. He is superior among other demigods, but not at par with Krishna. It is one of the offenses to consider Shiva and other demigods to be one with Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. One of the offenses to the holy name. To consider Shiva and other demigods to be on the same platform as the Supreme Lord. So, what it is being said here is, even though the Mayavadis think, oh, the Lord has accepted some material mode, that is why he came here and he is performing various activities. Being influenced by the modes of material nature, he is growing, he is taking birth, he is doing some various karmas, activities. But it is completely negated by the Lord. Brahma has negated it. Samana dharma, they have the same spiritual identity, Satchidananda. And the Lord himself is directly telling that Janma karma chame divyam. My birth and activities are divyam, transcendental, they are not mundane. He is not telling Janma karma chame jada or prakrita. No. They are not material. They are completely spiritual, transcendental. Yome vetti tatvatah tyaktva deham punarjanma. Those who know this fact that my activities and my birth are transcendental, he will not have another birth. What does it mean? It means that he will be immediately spiritualized. There is no more material conditioning when one realizes that the Lord and his activities, birth, everything are transcendental, spiritual. So one has to understand the Lord's activities to be beyond the modes of material nature. We'll continue from verse number 20. Sureshwarisha Ashvisha Tathaiva Nrishvapi Tiryakshu Yadasvapite Ajanasya Janmasatam Durmadanigrahaya Prabho Vidhatah Sad Anugrahaya Cha. हे ईश, हे प्रभु, हे विधातः, आपनी वस्तुतः जन्मरहित तथापि सुर, ऋषि, नर, तिर्यक ओ मत्स्यादि जलजंतु प्रभृति ते आपनार आविर्भाव केवल मात्र दुरात्मा गणेर सर्वनाश एवं साधु गणेर अनुग्रहेर जन्य हइया थाके। हे ईश, हो सुप्रीम कंट्रोलर, हे प्रभु, ओ मास्टर, हे विधातः, ओ ऑल कंट्रोलर, आपनी वस्तु जन्म रहित, actually you have no birth. Brahmaji is continuing his prayers, he is telling that, my dear Lord, you have no birth, because he is unborn. The Lord is unborn. Unborn means he who does not take birth. So here it is told, Brahma is praying, my dear Lord, you are Janmarahito, you are unborn, you don't take birth. But in spite of that, from time to time, you appear among demigods. You appear among the rishis, among the humans, among the birds, beasts and aquatics. From time to time, you appear even though you have no birth. The Lord does not take birth like any ordinary person. What is the origin of Nrsingadev? From where did he take birth? From the pillar. Can you say that the pillar is the mother or father of Nrsingadev? Is the pillar mother of Nrsingadev or father of Nrsingadev? No. Matsyavatar, where did he appear from? He simply appeared in the water. Can you say that, oh, some other person is the source? No, he simply appeared in the water. If his birth were like any other birth of a fish, then he could not have grown so quickly in such a short time. Satyavrata Muni was performing meditation in the water. He is taking Anjali in his water, he is taking water. And then he sees a small fish in his hands. Yes, like. And the fish is talking to him, please save me, the big fishes are eating me. And he's a sadhu. So he got, compassion on this fish. So he brought, and then as he is seeing within his palms, the fish size increased. Please save me, this water is not enough for me to swim. He has put it in his kamandalu. He has a kamandalu, he has put it in his kamandalu. You know kamandalu? Water pot. The small handy water pot. Put in it. After a while he is telling, oh, take me out, I am suffocating. Place is not enough. Then he brought him and put in a big water pot inside his house. After some time he is further expanding, he is telling, oh, please save me, this is not enough. A big aquarium is there. Aquarium, aquarium. There is a big pool. He has brought the fish into the big pool. After a while the fish is telling, please save me, this is not enough, this water is not enough, I cannot swim, please save me. Satyavrata Muni thought, this fish cannot be ordinary. This fish must be my Narayana. The Lord has appeared in front of me, otherwise who can have such a Maya? Just now he took birth and within no time he is like, as big as a pool, and he is telling that, he wants a bigger space. He offered obeisances. You are not an ordinary fish. You are the Supreme Lord who has come to shower your mercy upon me, rescue me. Please tell me what is my duty, what you want me to do. Then Matsya, that is the fish, says that very soon there is going to be annihilation. Very soon there is going to be annihilation. You sit on my back. I am like your boat. And save all the herbs and all other important materials in this earthly planet. Tie the ship with me. I will float and take you and save you. So the Lord has appeared in the form of a fish, as an aquatic. He has not taken birth. He has appeared as Kurmadeva, a tortoise. From where? Demigods prayed, we want a pivot for, the Manthara mountain. You please do some arrangement. Okay, I shall become tortoise. He did not wait. He did not say, wait. Now it is not the breeding period for the tortoises. Let the breeding period come. Then I will take birth. And then after that, no. Immediately he became a tortoise. His birth is not like other tortoise. So in this manner the Lord appeared among the various demigods. As Vamanadev he appeared among demigods. Among rishis he appeared as Naranarayan Rishi. In this manner the Lord made his appearance in various species even though he is not born. So Brahmaji is telling here, in the previous verse he told about the Gunavataras. Earlier to that, he talked about the Purusha avatars. The three Purusha avatars, Karnodakashai, Garudakashai, Kshirodakashai. Then in the previous verse, he talked about the Gunavataras, Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva. And now he is talking about various other incarnations. My dear Lord, even though you have no birth, you still make your appearance among all these persons or all these species, various species. Ramadi Murtisu Kala Niyamena Tishthan Nanavataram Akarot Bhuvaneshu. Brahmaji is telling. Ramadi Murtishu, Rama and other Murtis, other forms. Rama is in the form of a human. The Lord has come in the form, human-like form, Lord Ramachandra. He came as Vamana in the demigods. In this manner, in every species he has appeared. As a beast he appeared. As a boar he has appeared. As half boar, half lion he appeared. In a Brahmana he appeared. In a Kshatriya he appeared. In the Yadavas he appeared. So everywhere, in all the species and in all the things, Lord made his appearance. So does it mean I am a Brahmana? How can I worship a Yadava? Krishna is a Yadava, isn't it? Yadava is business class. A Brahmana, I shall be worshipping a superior object. A Vaishya, Vaishya means a business class person or merchant, is inferior to Brahmana. Because I have taken birth as a Brahmana, how can I worship Krishna? No, I cannot worship Krishna. I cannot worship Ramachandra also because he is a Kshatriya. Or Parashurama, no. Parashurama, of course, he took birth as a Brahmana, but he performed activities like Kshatriya. Lord is not touched by any of the material qualities or material ashramas. He is completely beyond all these. That is why he is telling that even though you are unborn, there is no birth to you, still you take birth or still you make your appearance among these various species. Nanavataram akarot. In this manner, my dear Lord, you have infinite forms. Kala, they are your expansions or the expansions of the expansions. Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramah Pumanyo. But Krishna is the fountainhead of all this. All the other murtis, all the other forms that are appearing, they are from Krishna. Krishna is in the root. So Brahmaji is offering obeisances directly to Krishna. He is telling that, my dear Lord, even though you don't take birth, you appear among these various species. Now what is the purpose? I take birth because I am forced to take birth. I have no choice. Do we have choice? Okay, next birth I want to be a Brahmana. Is there any choice? Next birth I want to be in India. Is there any choice? Okay, next birth I want to be a dog. Any choice? No. You cannot choose what you are going to be in your next birth. As per our karma, we will become that. As we are conditioned by our karma, we are bonded by our karma. Because of our bondage, we have to accept what has been given to us, that's all. You cannot make a choice. Okay, this time you make me human, next time I will become something else. No, boss. You don't have enough sukritis to become human. I cannot promote you to human. You performed activities like a monkey, therefore you have to be monkey only. So, but the Lord is not like that. He is not forced to take birth in any of these wombs, but he takes birth. Why? I have obligation to take birth because of my karma. If Krishna has no karma, why is he taking birth? Brahmaji is telling, Kevalamatra Duratma Gane Sarvanash, only to kill or destroy the miscreants, those who are against the sadhus, those who give trouble to your devotees, those who are extreme sinners, in order to punish them or destroy them, you come. Your appearance is for that purpose, and also sadhu ganer anugraha, and also to shower your mercy on the sadhus. So does it mean the Lord has to come here to this material world to kill the demons? Can he not do it from there? What kind of God is he? If he cannot do it from there, he has to come physically, fight with the demon, and then become victorious, and then finally kill him. So much endeavor the Lord has to undergo to destroy the demons. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Every millennium I take birth. For what? Paritranaya sadhunam, in order to rescue the sadhus. Vinashaya cha dushkritam, all the miscreants, all those who are against, antagonistic to devotees, they are to be destroyed, to destroy them. Dharma sansthapanarthaya, and in order to establish righteousness, I appear millennium after millennium. Now, why is the Lord needed to come here to establish dharma? A magician can say, shh, isn't it? Then everything is changed. Is it not? An ordinary magician can simply say, okay, now there is nothing, and suddenly he swipes his hand, and then you see some, a screen or a blue background or whatever it is. Suddenly something appears from nowhere. If a magician can do that, why cannot Lord simply from there, okay, all the demons finished? They're finished.
Why? Why not?
Why not?
Yes.
Why not means?
Why not to do just like this?
Yes.
Why is all this?
That is my question. That is my question. He can simply do a magic, and then not magic, simply he can, by his desire, he can do everything possible. Dharma can be established in a second. Why the Lord has to come? The principal purpose of the Lord's appearing here is sadhu ganer anugraha, in order to shower his mercy on the sadhus. The Lord's appearance is for the devotees, not to kill the miscreants. The devotees cannot tolerate the separation of the Lord. They want to see the Lord. My dear Lord, please make your appearance. Then the Lord becomes subdued. The Lord has to appear because he is Bhakta Vatsala. He appears in front of them only when the Lord appears, the sadhus will be pacified. The Lord is supplying food, the Lord is supplying, liberation, the Lord is supplying property, the Lord is supplying, Swargadipatya, the kingdom of Swarga, etc. But sadhus are telling, I don't want all these things. We don't want all these things. We want to see you, we want to serve you. Then the Lord has to appear. So, Lord's appearance is not principally to kill the demons or to establish dharma, but when he comes, it automatically happens. He comes only for the sake of his devotees. And paritranaya sadhunam, to paritrana means to rescue or to deliver the sadhus. The Lord is telling to deliver the sadhus. What kind of deliverance is this? The sadhus are already delivered, isn't it? The sadhus are not conditioned, they are delivered already. What kind of deliverance? Ordinary people understand ordinarily. Therefore, we have to understand the lineage of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a very, very special lineage. Ordinary people, they say, the miscreants, they are giving trouble to the sadhus. Therefore, Kamsa, Ravana, they were all giving trouble to so many sadhus. And in order to rescue those sadhus, because he arrested so many sadhus also, Kamsa arrested so many sadhus. Hiranyakashipu arrested so many sadhus. Nobody will chant Lord Vishnu's name. He is my enemy. Only if you chant Hiranyakashipaya Namaha, you will be outside. Vishnave Namaha, you will be inside. The Lord has not appeared to deliver all those sadhus. Because the sadhus are not conditioned. Wherever they are in remembrance of the Lord. Then what kind of deliverance is he talking about in Bhagavad Gita? Paritranaya sadhuna. What is the deliverance? The deliverance is the sadhus are constantly feeling separation from the Supreme Lord. In order to deliver them from the pangs of separation, the Lord appears. Not from the material conditioning or material botherations. The devotees never pray to Supreme Lord, oh please take me out of this trouble, please liberate me from this world. The Lord is telling, I am giving you liberation. Sadhus say, and I don't want liberation, you come. I don't want liberation, you directly come. What is Vritrasura praying? Vritrasura is praying that this Indra is not throwing his Vajra on me. Because Vritrasura, first Indra had thrown one weapon on Vritrasura. Vritrasura had thrown it back on Indra. Whatever weapon he got from Indra, Vritrasura threw it back on Indra. By that what happened is, Indra, who was sitting on Airavata, Airavata is the elephant, he was sitting on the Airavata was, taking, somersaulting. And Airavata has fallen very, very far away. And he is vomiting blood. Indra fell on the floor. That was the power of Vritrasura. After that, Indra took out the Vajrayudha, the thunderbolt weapon. As soon as Vritrasura saw the thunderbolt weapon, please throw thunderbolt weapon on me. Because it is signifying the Lord that has come from the Lord. Thunderbolt weapon, please, I bow down, please, throw your weapon on me. Indra is thinking, oh, this fellow is tricking me. I have already thrown one weapon, he threw it back on me. My Airavata is finished. Now if he throws back thunderbolt on me, I will be finished. This fellow is very, very smart. He is acting as if he wants to be killed. And he is telling, throw the weapon on me, and he will actually throw it back on me. Indra is hesitating. Then Vritrasura told, my dear Indra, what are you waiting for? Please kill me. I want to be killed by this thunderbolt weapon. Please kill me. But Indra is not throwing. Then Vritrasura told, okay, let me offer my prayers to Lord Sankarshana. He will rescue me. He will kill me. Vritrasura is praying for death. Very powerful demon. He is praying for death. Lord will kill me. Sankarshana, you please kill me. I don't want any material wealth. I don't want to become, a ruler of Swarga or Brahmaloka. I don't want liberation. I only want your service. Therefore, my dear Lord, please offer me service of your lotus feet. But then he says, "Oh my Lord, I have no eligibility to come to you to offer your service. Therefore, you come to me and take me." Vritrasura is telling, "I have no eligibility." He gives an example, just like a baby bird. A baby bird is waiting in the nest for the mother bird to come and feed, because the baby bird cannot fly. My dear Sankarshana, I am like that baby bird waiting for your mercy. You please come and take me. He gives another example, like a calf. Calf is waiting for the mother cow to come and feed the milk. The newly born calf, he is not yet ready to stand up and find where mother's udders are there and where he can find milk. No, he cannot do that. Mother very mercifully comes to the calf and she makes the calf drink the milk. And another example that Vritrasura gives is, when the husband of a chaste woman is very, very far away in a foreign country, the wife is waiting very restlessly for the husband to come back. She is repeatedly requesting the husband, "Please come, please come. I don't have the capacity to come to you, but you please come." Vritrasura is telling, "My dear Lord, I cannot come to you, but you please come to me and shower your mercy. Only by your mercy it is possible." So, when the devotees pray to Supreme Lord like this, they are not telling that, "Oh, I am suffering from, Indra's force. I am suffering from Hiranyakashipu's force." No. They are telling, "My dear Lord, please appear. We want to serve you." Then the Lord is obliged to take birth. Therefore, paritranaya sadhunam, the Lord's appearance in this material world is not to so-called material liberation, to liberate from material bondage, but to liberate them from the pangs of separation from Supreme Lord. That is the purpose of Lord's appearance. Ordinary people will not understand. They think that, "Oh, sadhus are in trouble." No. Nobody can trouble sadhu actually. If one is an actual sadhu, nobody can trouble him. We get troubled because we are not sadhus. Someone says something, we immediately get hurt because we are not sadhus. But a sadhu is a person, nobody can trouble a sadhu. Nobody. Because he is fixed in Supreme Absolute. He is thinking Tatte Anukampam, everything is Lord's mercy. He is seeing everything as Lord's mercy. And whatever I am getting, it is because I have done something in the past. I am getting the result. This person, that person is not the cause. I am to blame myself. Therefore, who in the three worlds can give trouble to a sadhu? Was Haridas Thakur, worried, troubled by so many persons beating him in 22 marketplaces? Haridas Thakur was not worried. He was not in anxiety. He was not in any kind of trouble or crying, praying. He is not praying. Haridas Thakur is not praying that, "My Lord, please rescue me. These persons are beating me like anything." No. He only said, "They are, innocent. Please don't, punish them." Haridas Thakur. So, who can give trouble to a sadhu? Nobody can give any trouble to a sadhu. In fact, materially speaking, the more the sadhu is put in a challenging situation, the more the sadhu's qualities will become, predominantly seen. Like example is given, as much you rub the sandalwood, so much, scent will come out of it. The sandalwood would not say, oh, you are giving so much trouble to me, you are rubbing me, I am giving, scent, aroma, and you are rubbing me, I shall stop giving my aroma. Will a sandalwood say like that? No. As much you rub, so much aroma is only coming. Sadhu is also like that. And sugar cane also. Even though you are crushing sugar cane, the sugar cane is not telling, oh, I shall give up my sweet property because you are crushing me. No. The gold is burnt, is put in the fire, gold. Gold will say, oh, I will not give any glitter. I will stop glittering from hereafter because you are burning me. No. The more you burn, the more the glitter of the gold you will see. Therefore, sadhu is never troubled. In fact, when he is in such challenging situations, when someone is doing that, more of his qualities will come out. Prahlad Maharaj. It doesn't mean that we have to test a sadhu to see whether he is a sadhu or not. Put him in under testing conditions. Oh, okay, he passed now. Oh, he is a sadhu. No, don't do that. It is not a license to do that. But the thing is, these challenging situations are not seen as any challenges at all. The sadhu is fixed in his, engaging in his mind in the service of Supreme Lord. Therefore, no material trouble can touch him. So here, Lord appears, the unborn is born to kill the miscreants and to rescue the sadhus, or to shower mercy on the sadhus, of which most prevalent or the principal reason is to shower mercy on the sadhus. Otherwise, the Lord has no purpose to appear in this world. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Ataiva Jnanigan Kartrik Sviya Bhakta Sakaler Parabhava Duri Karanarthe स्वपदवी ज्ञापन करिबार निमित्तई प्राय तुम्हार अवतार समस्त होइया थाके इहा बोलते चेन सुरेशु इत्यादि. So the Gyanis, those who are having material knowledge, or you can say those who are trying to attain the Brahman platform, the Gyanis, they say that the Lord's form is temporary, the Lord's form is material, and in order to make his devotees win over them in the debate, the Gyanis say that the Lord's form is material. And now, in order to give the evidence for the devotees that no, whenever you pray, I am here, I make my appearance for your purpose. So, Parabhava Durikaranaarthe Swapadavi Gyapam Kuribar Nimitte, in order to, establish his position repeatedly, the Lord comes here, birth after millennium, or more than, more frequently than, every millennium. He appears only for the sake of his devotees. Asatang Durmada Nigrahaya असाधु सकलेर आम्राई ज्ञानी इत्यादि दुर्मज निराश करिबार निमित्त एवं सद अनुग्रहाय भक्तगणेर प्रति स्वीय सच्चिदानंदमय रूप गुण लीलादि अनुभव करा द्वारा अनुग्रह वितरणार्थ देवता ऋषि नर तिर्यक और जलजंतु मध्य तुम्हार आविर्भाव होइया ताके. So in order to completely drive away the concept of the Gyanis that the Lord has no form, And in order to shower mercy on the sadhus who are eagerly waiting for the service of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, he appears even though he is unborn. Vishnu Sakati Thakur is telling that in order to drive away the ignorance of the Gyanis that the Lord has material form, that the Lord has many qualities, that the Lord can perform various activities, they are ignorant of all these things. So in order to drive away their ignorance, and also in order to shower mercy on the devotees by exhibiting various pastimes to them, by exhibiting various qualities to them, he appears as human, as demigod, as rishi, as aquatic, as animal or a beast, etc. Even though he is unborn. So the Lord's purpose of appearance is only to drive away, dispel the darkness or ignorance of foolish persons, and to give, to shower mercy on the devotees. তাহা না হইলে কোন ব্যক্তি বা তোমাকে জানিতে সক্ষম হইতো? My dear Lord, if you don't come, if you don't appear, if you don't give your own knowledge, how can people know about you? If the Lord has not come and spoken Bhagavad Gita and claimed that I am your father, who would know who his father is? Nobody would know. The Lord is telling, like a child is there, child is born. How can he know who his mother or father is unless until the mother reveals? Therefore, Krishna has very mercifully revealed this. In no other form as him, as Ramachandra or as Varaha or some other, he has not revealed this. Only in his Krishna avatara, in Bhagavad Gita, he is telling that I am the father of all the living entities. I am the father. He is giving the knowledge on how to serve. He told Satyavrata Muni as the fish incarnation, that now you follow me, you take a boat, tie it along with my fin, and then I shall pull all the herbs and whatever important minerals, etc. on the earthly planet. I shall rescue. So by this, the Lord is thinking about the welfare of all the living entities, and he is appearing to exhibit various qualities and show to the world that he is a performer of impossible activities. He is not material. His qualities are not material. His body is not material. He is not at all material in any way. আর কেই বা হিতকর উপদেশ আদি উপদেশ করিতে পারত? If the Lord had not come, who would have given the instructions that are for the welfare of the living entities? What is beneficial for the living entities? Who knows? Lord, if you have not appeared, who will know? He appeared as Lord Ramachandra, he gave so many instructions. He appeared as Krishna, he gave so many instructions. He appeared as Nishingadev, he gave instructions. He comes from Prithu Maharaj, he gave instructions. From time to time the Lord is appearing and he is giving instructions for the welfare of all the living entities, because we are forgetful repeatedly. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is telling, my dear Lord, if one asks, what is the purpose of your coming? If the Lord does not appear, who will be able to understand the Lord? Who will be giving the instructions that are going to bring welfare upon all of us? Therefore, my dear Lord, even though you are unborn, you make your appearance. যেমন উক্ত হইয়াছে সত্বম ন চেদ্ধাতরিতম নিজম ভবেত अर्थात हे विधातः यदि तुम्हार এই विशुद्ध सत्वमय वपु प्रकटित ना होई तो ताहा होइले अज्ञान ओ तत्कृत भेद निवर्तक अपरोक्ष ज्ञान संभव होई तो ना इत्यादि. So in the 10th canto, second chapter, it is most likely the demigods praying to the womb of Devaki. It is being told, my dear Lord, if you does not make your appearance in your purified goodness form, then how can the darkness in this material world be dispelled? How can the dualities in this world be finished? Means, unless until the sun rises, how can the ignorance be gone? Isn't it? In order for the ignorance to be gone, the sun has to rise. As long as we in three modes of material nature, these three modes of material nature are the highest. But when Shuddha Sattva, when the transcendental purified goodness makes appearance, there is something beyond this material goodness also. Right? It is then you will be able to understand. As long as we are in three modes of material nature, we think, this is all in all. Like a frog in a well. A frog is in a well and he is thinking this well is a very, very huge body. But when the frog is taken out and put in a pool, so far I was thinking that was big. The pool is very big. So, as long as we don't experience something superior, we will not have any belief in its existence. Therefore, my dear Lord, you come time to time for the welfare of all the living entities so that you drive away the modes of material nature, the ignorance that's born out of three modes of material nature, and the dualities that come out of the three modes of material nature. Dualities means mine and yours. This is a duality. This is mine, this belongs to me, this belongs to you. This is my house, this is your house. This is my brother, this is your brother. Happiness, distress, good and bad, all these are dualities.
Only for material beings. With God, with Krishna, like my Krishna, like this possessivity.
That is like, we have realized our relationship with Supreme Lord. You will not say he is only my Krishna, not your Krishna. Isn't it? That minus, that possessiveness is there, that Krishna belongs to me, I belong to him, but you cannot say that Krishna does not belong to you, Krishna is mine. Not that kind of possessiveness, right? Whereas a house, it's a material property. This house belongs to me, means it belongs to me only, it does not belong to you. Because it is material. But when it comes to supreme object, Krishna, let's say, and Krishna belongs to me, and he belongs to others also. He is of everyone. So that there is no duality there. Dualities are only here in this material world, as long as we have got the material identities. Okay? So Lord's appearance is in order to drive away darkness, in order to bring welfare upon the living entities, and in order to shower mercy upon the sadhus. Establishing dharma, killing the miscreants, it will happen automatically. If Lord does 100 activities are done together. Not like, only one job one time. We can do one job one time, but Lord can do million jobs one time. He is appearing, and by that he is doing so many things that we cannot even think of. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. So, is it okay if we go slowly, or you want me to complete within Purushottam month? Slowly. Okay, because in Hindi I am completing. There I am speaking, so I am not going through the purports of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. I am kind of rushing through. Okay, so we will go slowly then. 40 verses. 40 verses. Now today I think we read the 20th verse today. half.
That's good.
We have only 5 more days.
Same days.
Hmm?
Same days.
Yes. Shri Shri Jagannatashtakam. कदाचित् कालिन्दीतट विपिन संगीत तरलो मुदाभीरी नारी वदन कमला स्वाद मधुपः रमा शंभु ब्रह्मा मरपति गणेशार्चित पदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे भुजे सव्यवेणुं शिरसि शिखिपिच्छं कटितटे दुकूलं नेत्रान्ते सहचरकटाक्षं विदधते सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावनवसति लीलापरिचयो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे महाम्भोधे स्थिरे कनकरुचिरे नीलशिखरे वसन् प्रासादान्तः सहजबलभद्रेण बलिना सुभद्रा मध्यस्थः सकलसुरसेवावसरदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे कृपापारावारः सजलजलदश्रेणिरुचिरो रमावाणी रामः सुरदमलपङ्केरुहमुखः सुरेन्द्रैराराध्यः श्रुतिगणशिखागीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे रथारूढ़ो गच्छन् पथि मिलितभूदेवपटलैः स्तुतिप्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदम् उपाकरण्य सदयः दया सिन्धुर्बन्धुः सकलजगतां सिन्धुसुतया जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे परं ब्रह्मापीडः कुवलयदलोत्फुल्लनयनो निवासी नीलाद्रौ निहितचरणो अनन्तशिरसि रसानन्दी राधा सरसवपुरालिङ्गनसुखो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे न वै याचे राज्यं न च कनकमाणिक्यविभवं न याचे अहं रम्यां सकलजनकाम्यां वरवधूं सदा काले काले प्रमथपतिना गीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे हरत्वं संसारं धृततरम् असारं सुरपते हरत्वं पापानां विततिम् अपरां यादवपते अहो दीने अनाथे निहितचरणो निश्चितम् इदं जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथाष्टकं पुण्यं यः पठेत् प्रयतः शुचि सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा विष्णुलोकं स गच्छति। श्री चौराग्रगण्य पुरुषाष्टकम ब्रजे प्रसिद्धं नवनीतचौरं गोपाङ्गणानां च दुकूलचौरम् अनेकजन्मार्जितपापचौरं चौराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि श्रीराधिकाया हृदयस्य चौरं नवाम्बुदश्यामलकान्तिचौरं पदाश्रितानां च समस्तचौरं चौराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि अकिञ्चनीकृत्य पदाश्रितं यः करोति भिक्षुं पथिगेहहीनं केनाप्यहो भीषणचौर ईदृक् दृष्टः श्रितो वा न जगत्त्रयेऽपि दीयनामापि हरत्यशेषं गिरिप्रसारानपि पापराशीन् आश्चर्यरूपो ननु चौरईदृग् दृष्टः श्रितो वा न मया कदापि धनं च मानं च तथेन्द्रियाणि प्राणांश्च हृत्वा मम सर्वमेव पलायसे कुत्र धृतोऽद्य चौर त्वं भक्तिदाम्नासि मया निरुद्ध नात्सि घोरं यमपाशबन्धं भिनात्सि भीमं भवपाशबन्धं चिनात्सि सर्वस्य समस्तबन्धं नैवात्मनो भक्तकृतं तु बन्धं मन्मानसे तामसराशिघोरे कारागृहे दुःखमये निबद्ध लभस्व हे चौरहरे चिराय स्वचौर्यदोषोचितमेव दण्डं करागृहे वस सदा हृदये मदीये मद्भक्तिपाशदृढबन्धननिश्चलः त्वां कृष्ण हे प्रलयकोटिशतान्तरे अपि सर्वस्वचौरहृदयान्न हि मोचयामि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्विका गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। परमाराध्यतम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद्भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। सपरिकर श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन श्री श्री राधा गोविंद श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ जीव की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय। श्री श्री पुरुषोत्तम व्रत की जय। व्रत पालनकारी श्री भागवत श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।